Hello everyone, I'm Amanda and this is Big Empress Energy. I am here to do a love reading for everyone concerned with Gemini. So Gemini could be your sun, moon, or rising signs. You could have your Venus in Gemini or just another really important placement in your chart. Or you could be connected with a Gemini, and in that case you would be a cross watcher. So you might need to flip the roles. Just use your discernment on that. And let's go ahead and get started. Also, if this resonates with you, could you please like and subscribe and comment, because it means so much to me. I have such a small channel and I'm really trying to expand it. So I will say right off the bat, Gemini, I just did this reading and I had technical difficulties, none of it recorded. And it was a really beautiful message. So I'm just gonna see if the same message comes out. We're getting there. Okay. I mean, the word that's coming in right now is pillow talk. If you two are in separation, this person is reminiscing about these intimate moments that they had with you. They really think that you're funny and they think that you're smart and they love spending time with you. I mean, you two could have been best friends. That's the energy I'm getting here. And you just were really comfortable with each other. I mean, you might have even been living with each other. You could have been long-term commitment, married, or had been living together for a long time, engaged. Yeah, they miss every part of you. And I'm not sure if you're in separation. That's what came up in the last reading. But yeah. This could be, just how they feel about you, and you two still are in union, Yeah, they're thinking about you a lot. Missing you, craving, desiring. I'm not surprised at all. Okay. So far, this is the exact same message, Gemini. What else for this connection, please? The exact same message, Gemini. The exact same message. Both of these cards came out. In the last reading, I'll go ahead and tell you this. I didn't just see this as you thought you were twin flames or they thought you were twin flames. I think you two are actually twin flames. This is a divinely guided connection. And I get that the two of you are in separation. Something happened to break up this. Something happened and something got in the way of this. And I get that this person was your best friend. I mean, you probably spent a lot of time laying around together, maybe reading or watching TV, watching movies, listening to music and laughing. I get best friend, soulmate, twin flame energy from these cards. And that's what, I said this in the last reading, so I'm going to repeat it because I liked it. I see, my guides gave me this message of, this is you and this is them. And you will come back together and you will be stronger in the center with glue or, whatever it is to connect, metaphorically speaking, this heart back together. You will be stronger for it. But right now, twin flames are the same soul split into two bodies. So during separation, it's exceptionally painful. You two will mirror each other even when you're in separation. If one person actively tries to heal, it helps the other one raise their vibration and start to heal in their life as well. And I just see that you two are going to come back together. It fits like a perfect puzzle piece, and no one else is going to fit into that heart. And they love you, Gemini, and they just miss you so much. Yeah. Okay, yeah. This came out in the last reading too. Wow, we are getting almost all the same cards. This card wasn't in the last reading, but I felt that energy. But these three were for sure in the last reading. And separation. And blockage stuck out to me. I was saying that you two could actually be at a literal distance. Like maybe you live in longer distances from each other. It might not be long distance, but maybe you two live 45 minutes away from each other. Or you could live thousands of miles from each other in a different country, across an ocean, Either way, there's a big difference. There's a big distance between the two of you emotionally. And you're not separate. I'm not at all implying that you're separate, because I get that you two are the same souls. So you still feel each other, but your emotions are like, they at the very least are blocking off their emotions to you. And you two are in that twin flame separation. Okay. And in the last reading, I got that this person really wanted to take this separation and take this time to heal. And I got that you were also mirroring that energy. I got that this person wasn't like dating anyone or doing anything, shifty, in this separation from you. I got that they were just actively trying to heal, and you were constantly on their mind while doing so. They were doing it for your connection to eventually come back in union. And I also got that they were starting, if they didn't realize it before, they were starting to realize that this twin flame, that you two have a divine connection, that it's actually a twin flame connection. And that's why the pull is happening. Past life. Oh my God. Repeated patterns, karmic lessons, deja vu. You had a soul contract. And this person is finally coming around to that. Finally coming around to that realization. I don't think they knew it before, Gemini. Now, I think that you probably did, because you're here and you obviously listen to your intuition and have a spiritual side. And I'm not saying that this person didn't have a spiritual side. They could be very spiritual, but I just don't think they realized until the separation that the two of you are actually a divine connection, that this is divinely guided. Yeah. It says trapped, so they could feel really stuck. They could feel really stuck right now, not being able to reconnect with you, especially if you are, you told this person, like, don't contact me for a while. But this came in, and I didn't say this because it didn't come up in the last reading, so I didn't mention this message, but now my guides are like, you have to, it was one of the messages. So this person might be with a karmic partner, and they're trapped in that connection. And it could be what separated the two of you. But holy moly, are they feeling it now? All right. What else can you tell me about this connection for Gemini, please? Spirit guides and guardian angels. Connection for Gemini. Ooh. What else can you tell me about this connection for Gemini? They think about you constantly. You two were best friends. You were the same soul, mirroring itself. The same soul in two different bodies. What else can you tell me about this connection? Spirit guides and guardian angels. And you're both heartbroken right now. That's what I get. You're both like shattered over this. Spirit guides and guardian angels. Woo. I get that this person felt like they could tell you everything. I get that you felt the same way. Conflict, clashing differences, and incompatibility. So this is what came in with that separation. There was conflict. Now I don't know if this was just arguments that came up in the last one. It could have been conflicts in the sense that they are in a karmic cycle right now with a karmic partner, and I mean, this could be very well what they're experiencing in that connection. They're not compatible with that karmic, and they're thinking back to their time with you and how you were their best friend, and you were like basically the same person. I also see that this person is in conflict with themselves, especially with that trapped card. Yeah. Oh, I'm learning a lot more about this connection now. Depth. Yeah, they have such deep feelings for you, like incredibly deep, deeper than they've ever felt for anyone else. And just like in the last reading, I got that they are taking this time to like back out and be alone and go into hermit mode to look within to work out those feelings, because I think it was probably really confusing with them. I think they felt in the last reading, it's funny, this is conflict, this is just coming to me. In the last reading, the card conflicted came out. And I clearly got that as a message that this person is conflicted about their feelings for you, because they know that there's more to this connection than just loving someone. They know that it's deeper than that. They know that there's like a bigger purpose behind it, but it's very confusing and they're not sure why. But they're finally coming to that realization that it's, you know, this is something that is far beyond just your lifetime this time around, you know. This is them going within. This is them diving into those feelings, in my opinion. That's why they're taking this time to themselves. And it's really beautiful, because if they want union with you, that's exactly what they have to do. And I get that you are doing the same thing, Gemini. I get that you two are mirroring each other right now. You're both working on healing. What else can you tell me about this connection? Spirit guides and guardian angels. What else can you tell me about Gemini's connection? Soulmates. Deep love, unity. They want to come back in union with you. They know that this connection, look at this. I'm always really bad at holding these up to the screen. But they know that this connection is literally just as deep as a connection gets for them. They know this is the deepest connection they'll ever have. I don't know if they treated you that way and knew that when you were together. I get that they might have fumbled this at first, you know, didn't really recognize or acknowledge how deep this connection really was. Yeah, but they see it now. They see it now. Wow. Okay. This person, I think, was a runner. I think they ran away from the connection. I think it scared them. And I think they're now I mean, look at this. You have like almost every soul contract card in the 78 card deck. What are the chances of that? You have past life, you have twin flames, you have soulmate. Look at this intimacy. I mean, these give the exact same energy, in my opinion. And I think that this person ran away from it. I think it scared them. And I think they might have ghosted. But it's just like in the last one, the card escaping came out. And I didn't get escapism from it, which is sometimes I get that. And I didn't get that they were really running away from you. I get that they are distancing themselves from everyone right now to be like a hermit, to go into that. Very interesting. Also, one of you could be a runner. I don't know why that's coming through, but it actually is like a runner as exercise. Okay. And nourish. Yeah, this is what they're doing. Self-growth, sorry, it's in cursive and I'm reading it backwards. Self-focused and soul-finding. Yeah, they know that they have to heal. They know that they have to nourish themselves before they can come back to this connection and make things right and give it the fair shot that it deserves. Because trust me, if they didn't see it before, they understand the weight of this connection now. They understand that there is a purpose that they don't even know, that you don't even know, only God knows. You know what I mean? It's something in the works in the universe. And they felt it. They didn't know why they felt it. It's part of why they're taking this time to themselves and trying to sort things out and backing away from this connection. And it might have even been why they were so scared. If they were scared, that it might have scared them. But they are seeing it now. And I'm getting that it's sinking in, especially with that depth card. Like that's like they're letting those feelings finally come in. If they were in denial of it before, Gemini. Yeah. And then look, beginnings. Yeah, they want to try again. Yeah, they want to try again. And they want to start over with you. But I love that. There's like a beautiful like plant here like sprouting, and it's, you know, there's a plant here too. I mean, this is the two of you. You both are you both mirror each other. But that message came in quickly, but I get that they want to start fresh with you. They want to build something stronger this time around. And that's why they're taking this time to themselves. That's why they're sorting out their feelings and why they ran away, why they were scared. And that's actually what I loved about this person in the last reading, Gemini, is that they obviously love you enough in a not selfish manner, and you know, that they like know that they can't stay with you now because they'll hurt you. But and they know that they need to distance themselves from you, even though it hurts them and it hurts you, which when you hurt someone you love, it hurts you just as bad, especially a twin flame. You both feel that. It's the same soul. But I just get that even though it hurts and, you know, they're missing you like an unreal amount. They know that they can't come back until they sort out why they're conflicted and what happened. They have to heal. They have to grow. I'm hearing sirens right now. I'm taking that as confirmation. Boundaries. This came out in the last one as well. So, this person, I think, created an intentional block between the two of you, possibly because they're the runner in the connection. I think that's part of it. But I also think that now it's a choice that they don't really want to be doing, but they know that they need to be doing it. Because they have to heal if they want this new beginning with you. So they're setting up this boundary. I think they have this boundary set up with everyone. This person really could have had weak boundaries when the two of you were together initially, when you first came into union. They could have had really weak boundaries with people in their lives. And it was, of course, that bleeds into your connection. You know, you were like, why don't you just tell them no? Or why don't you turn such and such down? Tell them that I'm really not interested. But they had weak boundaries. Maybe they had an overbearing mother or that kind of thing. Just weak boundaries. And they're learning. This is part of their soul lesson through this twin flame separation, is saying no, is saying I've had enough, and protecting their energy, blocking this off, and I think that they're putting up that boundary right now between the two of you. Now you have a soul tie. So someone in the comments of my last video said, like, wrong, reader, you don't know, whatever, and I'm not an expert on any of this, but I do know that they're the same soul in two bodies, and you can't cut the cord, because I researched it, because I wanted to cut the freaking cord, because it hurt so bad. So I know that you can't just cut that cord, because it's a soul contract, and it's two souls split into one body. It would be like cutting off a part of yourself. But I see that this person is putting up boundaries right now. Like, I see that they're probably not in communication with you. I see that, they're not giving you anything, like they're kind of ice queen, ice king energy. And I see that, it might have started because they were the runner. But I see now that it's because they know they need to heal. And if they want this new beginning with you, they're not going to have it until they heal those things within themselves. Yeah, they're just daydreaming about you. They're thinking about you constantly. I mean, with this intimacy, knowing that they're in separation from you, and you get this intimacy card, this twin flame card, this past life card, and this soulmates card, that you're just on their mind constantly. They are constantly thinking about you, fantasizing about when you two do get back together one day. I think it comforts them. I think it brings them comfort when they're separate from you. I think they feel the soul tie, and it brings them a little bit of comfort, when they think about you like that, which is really, really sweet. Like I said, this person might not have had good intentions when this connection was first in union. They had weak boundaries. They just weren't the whole individual they're meant to be to really have this connection work. And I get that they weren't ready then, but I see now that they're actually distancing themselves to get ready because they want to come back right. So at least that proves that they have really good intentions now. And for that, I like this person's energy. Bottom of the deck is hoping. Yeah. They have faith that the two of you are coming back together. I love that so much. Yeah, I'm going to put that there. They know. They know that when the two of you are ready, you are going to come back in union, because you cannot keep something this divine separate. If the universe wants it, there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Wow. Yeah, and they're brokenhearted right now. It's funny because we have hoping and hopeless. They feel both. They're feeling, I think they felt incredibly hopeless when the separation first happened. Now they're coming around to realize that this connection is more than just what meets the eye, and that there's things from the universe that are going to come in and eventually bring the two of you back together. But I think that it's hard to keep that faith when you're this heartbroken. And I think that's both of you, I think you two are like mirroring each other's energy a lot. Yeah. Okay, let's clarify with the tarot. I'm going to take a sip of my water. Very interesting, Gemini. Okay. What can you tell me about this connection, please? Gemini. Ooh, the Lovers. Are you kidding me? This reading is somehow better and more clear than the last one. I'm going to put this on Twin Flames. Wow. Okay. You, Gemini, that's you. That's your card. You could be dealing with another Gemini. I could see that. But again, I'm just reading energy, so it's not necessarily like zodiac signs, But I say them just in case, because I do believe that Spirit will give confirmation to people that are kind of doubting. If this is their reading, they'll give you that kind of confirmation. Yeah, the Three of Cups. They, I think they took this connection for granted to a degree. I think that they, they were a runner. They used escapism. I think they might have drank too much or used substances. They might have partied too much. And not for all of you, but for some of you, they might have had been giving to another connection, like that karmic, that karmic hamster wheel energy, and they still had those ties there, and they hadn't fully escaped that karmic yet. And I think it eventually interfered and caused damage to your connection, which caused the separation, which was meant to happen. I mean, it's all divine. It's all destined for the two of you. I mean, there's free will, but some things are destined. Yeah, they're spying on you too. They're thinking about you all the time. They're spying on your social media. Yeah. They can't get you out of their head. They might come in with a message, but more than anything, what I'm getting from this is while they're healing, they still, they might watch tarot readings, or they might look at your social media, or if you have mutual friends, they might be like, hey, what's going on with Gemini? How are they feeling, I'm just curious, just asking. But it's because it makes them feel close to you. And they're thinking, they're thinking about you. I'm going to put that here. That's really, I don't know. I feel like this person really loves you, Gemini. Two of Wands. Yeah. They're working, I'm getting hardcore, like, hoping energy here. And also we have a wall here. So this could really tie into them working out plans to set boundaries with the things and the people in their lives. But I see them really looking into inward. I don't know why I'm getting that from this card. I never get that from this card. But I see them like doing soul searching and really looking to figure out what they want their life to look like. And they don't want to come back until they are certain, until they can offer you something, until they can say it and have their actions back it up perfectly, Okay. So that's so funny. We got the Two of Wands. Now we have the Ace of Wands, which comes before it, and the Three of Wands, which comes after it. Yeah, they're watching you from a distance. This came up in the last reading too. They're watching you from a distance. These make the Four of Wands, which is that reunion, that's home, that's family, and that's marriage, in my opinion. That card looks like they're having a marriage, like they're getting married, or they just got married, because it's got that, like, it makes those, it has those four wands that act as like the wedding arch. It's really beautiful. And I think this really ties into that fantasizing. They're definitely manifesting you back in. And they miss you. I mean, every part of them wants to be like coming towards you, but they're really holding back until they can have something more solid than just I feel so passionate about you. You know, they want to come back with a pentacle, and they want to come back with an apology, in my opinion. Yeah. And there's definitely some, you know, some phallic meaning behind the Ace of Wands, so keep that in mind. Yeah, look at they're waiting, you know? They're waiting. They're waiting for the right time. They're waiting till they've healed. They might be waiting too long. I don't know where you're at, Gemini. I think they probably worry to some degree that you're going to move on. You're going to be like, no, you waited too long. And they'll miss their opportunity. So they're keeping this eye on you. Like they're always thinking about you, Gemini. They're watching. They're keeping an eye on you. 25 on the clock. What else, please, Spirit? Yeah, you two are mirroring each other. What else can you tell me about this connection, please, Spirit? The World. The Hermit. What did I say? They're in a hermit energy. That's incredible. That's incredible. Yeah. Yeah. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Gemini. This could be a Virgo-Gemini connection. Yeah. And they think, in my opinion, they think the world of you. They think that everything begins and ends with you. You're the one, in my opinion. But I also see that they think of you as worldly, that you're more experienced and you're more emotionally mature probably than them, or maybe just mature in general. Maybe your life is a little more put together or whatever. I think that could have been part of what caused this separation. But I also think that, I mean, okay, first of all, she's basically circled. She's in this portal, and she's basically circled. I covered her up, but she's nude. She's beautiful. They are constantly thinking about you. You are on their mind constantly. And they're waiting to come back in. Oh, goodness gracious. But I do see that this separation, this portal is also representing the end of this separation. And you're on that side, and they can finally, oh, this message is coming in so clear. Thank you from my guides. That's beautiful. You're on the other side of this portal. You're that finish line that they're waiting to get to. But they know they have to do this first. Oh my God, that might make me cry. Why did that message come through? That's really beautiful, Gemini. I'm serious, that made me really emotional. Okay, yeah, they know you're the one. That's so sweet. Oh man. And there's that, I don't remember if it was the last, I think it was the last reading, Gemini, but my Tower card in this, like, Heart Secrets 78 card Oracle deck, my Tower card in that one was at the bottom of the deck in the last reading, and here's the Tower card in this one. So this all came really suddenly. I think you probably entered each other's lives and separated from each other just as quickly. I think this all has been, like, really just very whirlwind, and it's meant to make you both heal and bring this cycle of separation to a close. What else can you tell me, please? Spirit guides and guardian angels. Woo! Yes, and this, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, you were kidding me. These, okay, I shuffled like crazy. I cleansed this deck. I will say this. These two cards came out in the last reading. This is them manifesting you. They're trying to step into their power to bring you back in. By the way, we have Virgo and Gemini here, and this is Virgo and Gemini, the Magician is, because it's a Mercury card. Crazy. And then, here's the thing. This can represent a past life connection, a twin flame soulmate connection, because this represents nostalgia, this represents the past. And granted, I mean, I get that this person was from your past, so it could just mean that. It could just mean that, I mean, obviously, they're reminiscing and thinking about you all the time, especially with that fantasy card. They're daydreaming about you. They're daydreaming about those beautiful moments you shared together. For some of you, it might have even been on a couch, you know, where you just, like, lay on your partner and snuggle and love each other. But I just get that they are, yeah, they're missing you so much, Gemini. This is so beautiful. And this was, oh my God, this has to be like one of my favorite love readings ever. And it hurts. It's bittersweet because I can tell that you're in separation and that you're both in pain through that separation, but you're both realizing, you know, you're both coming to realize what this is. Okay. And you're both understanding that this is going to happen in divine timing. Okay. And in the last reading, the Queen of Swords came out. In this reading, the King of Swords. So you two are, I mean, if you needed any more confirmation, you two are divine counterparts. This could be in another air sign, Gemini, like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But you know how I said Ice Queen, Ice King? The last reading, the Queen of Swords came out, and in this reading, the King of Swords came out. And they have that poker face on. They're not showing you any of this because they know that they have to sort out all this confusion and all this chaos that actually might also be happening outside of them as well as inside of them. They know they have to sort that out before they can come back. They're not coming back until it's the right way. And that is, I promise, that's out of pure love for you. They know that they would only mess it up. I love this so much, but yeah, they've got their poker face on. They're wearing a mask. They're pretending that they don't feel all of this so that you two don't come back into union before you're ready. That's a very clear message. Oh, but look, they want to come in with this message of love so bad. Their heart is so open to you. Okay, one more card, please, for this incredibly beautiful reading that genuinely brought a tear to my eye. One more card, please. I've been going through it in my love life, guys, so if you that might have been part of it. Wow, okay, that's a lot of cards, and that's a really beautiful, that's a really beautiful message. That's a lot of cards. I'm going to go through the cards, but I'm only going to take one for this, last shot. But, so, Knight of Cups. They are, okay, let's start here. They're heartbroken. I mean, we got the card that represented heartbroken. These are these cards here, they're in this self-growth, self-focusing, soul-searching energy. They're nourishing themselves because they don't want to come back to you wrong. They don't want to come back and fumble this again. They're healing. They're healing. That's why they're taking this time with the Six of Swords and the Three of Swords. Now, okay, now, this is what came out, and this is what they want. They know they have to come back as a whole person, as a person that has everything they want in their as an individual, so that they can be ready to come back. My dog has the freaking zoomies, so that they're ready to come back and have this 10 of Cups with you, because that cup and these 9 cups makes the 10 of Cups, and that's the happy family. And that is the last card here. This is why they're healing. This is what this has all been about, Gemini. They want this with you more than anything. This is the end goal for them. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here, Gemini. This reading was so ridiculously beautiful. I don't even have words. I really hope the two of you are able to come in union again, because you two are made for one another, in my opinion. All the energy I was feeling here, yeah, you are made for one another. Okay, Gemini, so if this resonated with you, please, like the video and comment, so that you can claim it. And if you want me to keep reading this way, if you like the way that I read, please subscribe to my channel. I have such a small channel, like every like, every comment, every subscription I notice, and it matters, like it means the world to me. So if this resonated, go ahead and do that. And I just want to thank you for being here with me, Gemini. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next one.